Hey everyone, today I will go through the winter season of 2022. So you are gonna find out what animes that I plan to react to, what I plan to watch on my own time, and also what I plan to not watch. So, to be complete, I'm gonna start with saying my honesty that this season feels not as rich as the fall season did, and definitely not as rich as the upcoming spring season. I've checked the spring season a bit. It looks amazing. We can actually check it out before a bit, just the first ones, right? Shield Hero, Kaguya-sama, Spike's Family, which I have not read, but I heard great things about. Rikigoi, A Sense of a Bookworm season 3. Very much looking forward to that. So we have like the top 5 already for spring season. Looks great. Winter season has some interesting shows, definitely, but it feels like this season is not going to be as hyped, and I guess I can consider that a good thing, that I can kind of get some laid back season, so I can do other stuff too, and just not sit down and watch anime. Like, I love anime, but sometimes it's nice to do other things as well. But anyway, there are a few shows that I plan to react to, and those are the shows that I, for this season, find very interesting. So you're gonna find out who they are. Sorry, I drank Coke. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna do like this, like I always do. Green means that I will be reacting to it, at least episode 1, and we will see how it goes from there. Yellow means I'm gonna be watching it on my own time. And red means I'm not gonna be watching it at all. Usually the yellow ones mean that maybe I will give a show maybe 5 or 10 minutes of my time, and if it doesn't impress me, I'm just gonna drop it. But those I just, watch on my own time, really, so it doesn't really do anything about reactions. But anyway, this is ranked as category. Sorry, this is categorized as popularity. So yeah, I feel that this is what we want to see first, right? So yeah. But anyway, we are gonna get right into it. So the first one we have is Attack on Titan season 4 part 2. This one is obviously green. I'm not even gonna discuss that one. That's gonna be a reaction, no doubt. I did check out the trailer, though. I heard there was spoilers in the trailer, but I didn't really care. I want to watch it anyway. Demon Slayer season 2, I'm not watching. Arifureta season 2, I have not watched season 1, so this one is red too. Next up, the World's End Harem. I heard this one got delayed now to winter season. I think it was like production issues or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, I will watch it. But this is not the show that I really want to react to be honest. So I'm just going to be watching it on my own time. Next up, I'm going to scroll down a bit so you guys can see. Right there. Next up, My Dress Up Darling from Cloverworks. This has what kind of... It's a rom-com, right? Yeah, it is. So this one sparks my interest a lot, actually, because I don't think I've ever seen an anime about romance and cosplaying. So this is the green. I will react to My Dress Up Darling. Vanitas part 2. I dropped part 1. It was not really my thing. Like, there were some parts I liked about it, the animation, and some of the times when you see the monsters, they were really cool. But story-wise, I just felt it wasn't going anywhere for me. So yeah, I'm not watching Vanitas. Realist Hero Part 2, I dropped 2, so it's red. Princess Connect Redive Season 2, I did not watch Season 1, so it's a red. Like, we don't really have a very good start here for me, but it'll come more, don't worry. Takahaki-San Season 3, I have a few episodes left of season 2. I will binge watch it during the bigger break before next season starts. But however, this is a show that I don't really want to react to be honest. It's I like the show, don't get me wrong. It's an amazing, wholesome show, but it's not something that I want to react to. This is something I want to enjoy on my own time. So yeah, I'm not gonna react to Takagi-san. Next up, Sasaki and Miyano. I think the manga for this one was quite popular, right? I will check it out, sure, but I will not react to it. Love of Kill. I was going to put this one as a red, but I heard this one. I think this one had some popularity in it too, right? So I'm gonna give it a chance, but no reaction. I think this is like a spin-off or something, or prequel or something like to Mahoka, right? I have not watched Mahoka actually, not a single. I think no, I haven't watched any Mahoka, so it's red. Not it's not gonna be on my watch list, unfortunately. The strongest sage with the weakest crest. I forgot about this one. I'm gonna read a bit of the synopsis here. His strength limited by the magical crest with which he was born, Matthias, the world's most powerful sage, decides reincarnation is necessary to become the strongest of all. Upon his rebirth as a young boy, Matthias is thrilled to discover he's been born with the optimal crest for magical combat on his first try. Unfortunately, the world he's been born into has abysmally poor standards when it comes to magic, and everyone thinks he's still marked for failure. Now it's up to Matthias to prove everyone wrong. World's Strongest Sage Live. Yeah, this is a show that I feel that I want to watch on my own time only. Next up, the prince who helps the country back from debt, right? Or something like that. Yeah. I heard this one's going to be good too, but this is something I want to watch on my own. Like, the thing that I can see in front of me when I see this anime is that it's probably going to be a lot of dialogue, right? Like how he builds up the country. So I don't think this is really something to reactable, to be honest. It's probably going to be good, but reaction-wise, not for me. All right, moving on. She professed herself as pupil of the wise man. I read the story for this, and I was kind of confused of the story, like some guy turning into a girl, or it was something like, what did they say in the end? I'm actually going to read the synopsis again. Kagami Sakimori plays as the great manga Dumble in his favorite MMO. He falls asleep after a night of testing new character appearances, but instead of waking up to a suspended game, he's inside of Arc Earth Online as a girl. Now named Mira, he must convince the game's people that Mira is a pupil of Dumble who vanished without trace 30 years ago, and figure out how he got here. Okay. Alright, that sounds a bit more interesting than what I read before when I first read about the synopsis. But it's not going to be a reaction show. It's not something I'm going to be watching on my own time. Alright, Orient. We got action and adventure. Source manga. At age 10, best friends Musashi and Kojiro sat in excited silence as Kojiro's father spun tales of evil demons who preyed on the innocent and the warriors who defeated them. Practicing swordplay, the two swear on oath to become the strongest in the world. But as they grow up, Kojiro turns cynical, and Musashi comes to the realization that he can't overturn 150 years of demon rule on his own. He's being called the prodigy with the pickaxe, and he's almost ready to settle into a life of labor. Yet he can't shake the feeling that he still has a responsibility to act, and soon. The injustices of his world will force his hand. Alright, I was kind of confused on the story, but I will check it out. Sure. Next up, Requiem of the Rose King. I think the English name is. Richard, the ambitious third son of the House of York, believes he's cursed, damned from birth to eternal darkness. But is it truly fate that sets him on the path to personal destruction, or his own tormented longings? Based on an early draft of Shakespeare's Richard III, Ayakano's dark fantasy finds the man who could be king, standing between worlds, between classes, between good and evil. I checked the trailer for this one. I'm not sure what to think about it. It kind of looks interesting, but it's not something that I'm going to react to. So I'm just going to be watching it on my own time. Next up, In the Land of Leadale. This one I will also check out on my own time. I already read about this one. It's like a girl falling. I think she dies, right? And goes into the game where she plays. Yeah, but this one looks very interesting to me. So I will definitely check it out, but it's not going to be reaction. Next up, we have Akebi's sailor uniform from Cloverworks, Slice of Life. This is a green because I'm always willing to check out Cloverworks, and especially I'm always willing to react to at least the first episode of Cloverworks show. And also, I checked, they not long ago they released like a 3-minute preview on this one. I checked it out. It looked really good. Like it says Slice of Life, but it looks so beautiful that I'm gonna start reacting to this one, because this is one of the shows this season that really sparks my interest a lot. So yeah, Akebi's sailor uniform is a green. It's gonna be a reaction on that one. Sabikui Bisco from Oz, action adventure, light novel. Okay. See, Japan's post-apocalyptic wasteland replete with dust can only be saved by one thing: fungus. Bisco Akaboshi, a wanted criminal and skilled archer, searches for a legendary mushroom known as Sabikui, set to devour any and all rust. Joining him on this epic saga to save the country is a giant crab and a young doctor. Can this unlikely trio find the fabled fungi and save the land? What? Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, but no reactions. Doll's Frontline is gonna be watching my own time. I'm not reacting to that one. Slow Loop, I will also be watching on my own time. I kind of get like Non Biori Eurocamp vibes from this. Girls going fishing and like, this is gonna be the typical chill, relaxed slice of life, I think. So it's not really something that I will consider myself react to. But I am going to be watching it because I saw the latest preview, and I mean we need some of these relaxing, happy shows, right, in our life. So yeah, Slow Loop I will definitely watch, but on my own time. Next up, Cloverworks Tokyo 24 Wart. I think, yeah, this is an original. We still don't have any category what it's gonna be. I checked the preview today actually, but I'm gonna read the synopsis again. Enter the 24th Ward, a man-made island inside Tokyo Bay. 3 of its inhabitants, Shuta, Ran, and Cookie, have been friends since childhood. But after a deadly incident, everything changed. A year later, reunited for the first time, they receive a mysterious phone call. On the other line is a familiar voice from a friend who's supposed to be dead. Together they'll have to save their home. And it's a 1-hour special. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of 1-hour episodes. I think like 20-minute-ish episodes is enough for me to react to. But I guess I'm gonna have to go through this, right? Because it is Cloverworks. So I am gonna give it a chance to react to. At least the first episode. Like this one, I don't really know if it's gonna be good or bad. I don't really have any real thoughts about this one because I'm very much I don't know about this one. But since it is Cloverworks, I am going to be keeping an open mind on this, and that means that I am going to react to the first episode. But that also means that I'm gonna have to sit down through a whole hour, which I'm not really looking forward to be honest. But it's for one time, so and from there, the episodes are going to be a bit shorter. So yeah, like if I watch this on my own time, 1 hour would be fine. But for reaction wise, it can be. That's why I don't do movies a lot, actually. But yeah, I'll do it. It's gonna be reaction for now, and we will see how I feel about it after a while. Yeah. Next up from the studio OLM, Life with an Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into Total Fantasy Knockout. Like, I've started to praise OLM lately because of the way they were. I think there were two studios that made Odd Taxi, right? And I loved Odd Taxi, so whenever I see OLM right now, I'm like, this could be good. But I read the synopsis for this one. I am going to watch it on my own time. I'm not going to react to this one. Next up, Police in a Pod. This is a show that I'm looking forward to. And because I heard great things about it, but it will be a show that I will be watching on my own time. Next up, Tribe 9. And this one is from the creators of Akudama Drive, I think. Yeah, Akudama Drive was my anime of the year actually in 2020. It was a great show. Because it had a lot of, like this sci-fi action, great OSTs. Like, it was really good anime. This is a different studio, still a good studio, Liden Films. It's more towards sports. So yeah, I mean, even if it's from the same creators as Akudama Drive, I don't think I want to react to this one. To be honest, I don't usually react to sports animes overall, so I am going to be watching it just because it's those creators, but it's not going to be reaction. Futsal Boys, it's red. This one too. This one is the girl who works at the Monster Development Department. Yeah, I'm going to be checking it out, no reactions. This one, based on an idle training mobile game. Oh, there. Based on an idle training mobile game produced by Liber Entertainment and Pony Canyon. Pony Canyon, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching it, but no reaction. Fantasy Sango Realm of Legends. When the three kingdoms are ravaged by demons and monsters, four heroes with little in common most unite to fight the realm's most vicious enemies. Together, the heroes unveil an insidious conspiracy while sharing the joys and sorrow of battling a mysterious organization, intent of tearing them and the kingdom apart. I'm gonna be checking it out, no reaction. Yeah, this one's red, this one too. And Ninjala is based on a game, right? Yeah, it says video game. I just recently bought a Nintendo Switch, and I saw this game in the store in the Nintendo Switch. So I actually saw that this was going to be on the winter season before that. So I was like, oh, it's the same as the anime, but it's actually the other way around. So I'm probably going to be checking it out, but no reactions. All right, let's go over to the short ones. I'm not reacted to short animes, but we can still check them out, right? This one I will probably check out. This one too. This one is red. This one I will check. And this one is a sequel, right? So I'm not going to be watching that one. Leftovers, Platinum End is a red I dropped. Ranking of Kings I will still react to. This one is red, and red. I'm not going to go through movies. So, although this one, when I can watch this, I'm going to do it. But yeah, we're not going to go through movies. Anyway, we will do a little bit of recap. So I'm just going to go through the ones that I will be starting my reactions on this winter season when it arrives. So the first one is Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2. The second one is My Dress Up Darling. Let's see. The third one is Akebi's Sailor Uniform. The fourth one is Tokyo 24 Ward. At least the first episode. We'll see how it goes from there. And the fifth one is the continuation of Ranking of Kings. So those are the 5 shows that I will be starting my reactions on this season. So I think the ones that are gonna be the most hyped, which I expect to get most views from me, is probably, like, I think number 1 is gonna be Attack on Titan, obviously, and after that I think Ranking of Kings. But I hope people will check out My Dress Up Darling and Akebi-chan as well, because those shows I feel are gonna be interesting. So that's why I also chose them. But yeah, those are the 5 ones that are seasonal. I'm still gonna react to Uma Musume as well, of course. But yeah, those are really the shows. As I said, this season is not as hyped as previous season and the upcoming season, but there are still a few shows that I look forward to, and those are the ones that I'm going to react to. So yeah. Anyway, that's my winter season lineup. So yeah, we still have a few episodes left of the fall season before it ends, but after that, I'm very much looking forward to a new season, and I hope you guys are too. So yeah, have a nice day. Bye.